take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out.
I don't know, this is excellent.
They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Baltimore Ravens.
For one. Thought so. For one arm. Kind of figured it would happen.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fuck this shit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They've got his man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
What you mean?
A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
Yeah, it's only second play of the game. I don't know why you say already. Like, what the fuck?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all
I don't know what you talking about.
40 now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do.
2 days.
8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Welcome to happy time.
And he can't find anywhere to go with, and he goes down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive
Plus have a touchdown. Nigga drop the ball.
would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field.
I ain't ran one time, nigga.
On the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I gotta get a kicker after this year. Justin Tucker, this is gonna be his last year.
And a fair catch signaled for,
He's probably gonna
taken
retire.
successfully.
Like 35.
1st and 10. It's Wilson.
Bro, I swear when this nigga hit R1, his left tackle moved. Game just ain't calling no penalty.
About 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
They had him, but I don't know what he's thinking.
A couple of yards shy of midfield. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception.
Nigga, he had him. He waited way too late. Like, if he throws that before the nigga gets over there, that's an easy dive.
Extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
He'll let this go deep for runs.
Hey!
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
What a play action.
He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now a throw here to his running back. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play call.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They go play action with Wilson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Trey Hendrickson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. (21-0) our score after 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to field.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They're at the halfway point of the season, Charles. 8-0. What a great start. Clearly a Super Bowl contender, if not the outright favorite, through 2 months to win the whole thing.
Well, there aren't too many bad things you can say right now because this team is playing pretty well. They've had a couple of injuries. That could plague them down the stretch. But if their intensity doesn't waver, I think the road to the Super Bowl is going to go through them in the playoffs. And if you're on their road, things could be bumpy for you.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step
talking
back
about
and
he
check
lagging.
myself.
No, he ain't lagging. No,
So
he's
used to seeing
trash.
those big guys make big-time,
That
spectacular plays.
lagging shit.
That when they drop one, I have to remind myself,
Like, nigga,
we
you
have
knew
to
you had a
come out of
game
these
before we
guys.
started. Like,
Block
what the
and
fuck?
catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. John Franklin Myers in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
They'll drop to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's Kelce on the ground. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Nice job understanding the situation. Kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wilson.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action, it's Wilson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Trey Hendrickson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling. Under pressure, they got him again. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. From the gun, it's Wilson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now, the way they're playing, it doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Caught, Kelce, left side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big play there just before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
He'll live to fight another down, right?
Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught, and in for the Ravens touchdown. Henry Ruggs as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
To get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw here. It's a short one here.
She can kiss that goodbye.
And he will have
She's going to mark that up as a loss.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, get it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Yo, Travis Kelce, drop another fucking ball, bro.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact.
Bro, he's 50, but I bet you he's the leading receiver on your team.
Target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Well, you're going to play 4 at advance because we playing.
Back to throw again.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
Okay.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards.
I get to play your OPS team with no fucking gunslinger. Should be fun.
Back to throw.
Oh my God. That's
got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Yeah,
a great effort there.
Trey Henderson got like 11 sacks on the season.
And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage
as
they cash in for 6.
I just run the ball.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified
upstairs.
And
run the ball. I ain't going to do shit.
Tucker now to add the point after.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5. That's the only thing. My weakness. I mean, my weakness that one year we couldn't tackle for shit. Like, I mean, we wouldn't tackle.
Tucker now.
Nigga, we wouldn't tackle. Like, we wouldn't tackle nothing, nigga. Like, I remember your running back took a fucking in route, nigga, goddamn 80 yards, and that nigga 88 fucking speed.
It'll come out to the 25.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And
I think I got 29 total yards.
Just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
What is D-line coming, boy?
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be
you done yet?
Too cautious.
Are you done
because
yet?
Now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Dance, and he's going to have to eat this one.
Quentin Williams.
He couldn't get away. He'll
I don't even know his name. But yeah, I know.
It's a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete.
I got Trey Flowers. This case back up, nigga.
Get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that
Myles Garrett so what do you mean he wasn't doing nothing? Nigga, I don't give a fuck he doing nothing or not. Nigga, he got that ability. He's Myles Garrett, nigga. Any given play.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You said what?
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add
Hell no, I got a Trey game.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead will swell by one more.
I got a Trey game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the
touchdown. I don't know where my fucking phone is.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
I mean, if I ain't have a Trey game, I really wouldn't care, honestly.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To throw on 2nd and 10, Wilson.
Yo, Hall, that's your pick.
For grabs now. Fortunately, that
Jesus. You ain't gonna come superstar, you dropping those.
Windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Oh my God.
This will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound.
I'm looking too slow.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
See, this is when I started being asked when I got to switch this defense up and run like fucking match and shit.
1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
There you go,
And
Hall.
now here is another interception.
Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Shit, nigga, I'll get superstar nigga. It's gonna be deadly for niggas.
He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur.
I mean, niggas saying he lagging, but that shit like that don't got nothing to do with lag.
No, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
And my thing is, nigga, you know you had a league game, nigga. Why weren't you hardwired? Like, I don't want to hear it.
They go play action here on 1st down.
That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Bro, I was lagging in the Super Bowl. No bullshit. I really was. My whole playoff game, nigga, even the games I won, nigga, I was lagging.
There's an easy throw and catch.
I was. Facts.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
That is caught. It's Bateman.
I actually had a little bit of fun playing it, honestly.
Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here.
I mean, it probably wasn't bad because we probably played, you know, we weren't playing against 99 overalls every fucking play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
But you can't do it against 99 overalls, though.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Yeah. I mean, I just like playing off ball. I mean, I know I'm the point guard, but I don't like taking the ball up the court and doing all of that. I like running around like, you know, Curry style.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape.
I mean, Kane might play like a down 98, I think, or some shit. But if 98 makes us play with 99 overalls,
to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Like, nigga, my nigga need badges after badge. I mean, my nigga, he wasn't shooting that bad. When he opened, I was actually making them, but that's about it.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Oh, yeah. Offensively, nigga, shit.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
I had 16 the first game and then like 22 the
first
second.
down here. He stopped at the 25. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Yeah, I don't even know my shot like that, honestly, so
he'll
shit.
kick it away for the 2nd time. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Wet like water.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 34. And the return this time
nigga from the
will
Dolphins.
go out to the 42-yard line.
So now you can shut the fuck
Got
up.
inside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the
He already took that away. That's why he got a job.
He did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Now here's a pass on first
What
down.
match
It's
they on?
knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wilson.
Oh my God. Well, I'm so goddamn gold.
Another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Of course.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Now Tucker to end the PAT.
It's a no-brainer for real. I actually need to buy it. I'm gonna buy it sometime next week.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Becky Lynch gonna lose the belt at WrestleMania. Like, she gonna win that match, obviously.
Over for their next possession, and you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They go to Johnson again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah,
Bro, why does man show him collide?
Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it.
Okay,
right now, but
guess who
that shouldn't be
don't?
a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They run the counter. Herbert. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places.
No.
And not
If it
allowing any
is,
lanes
I
to
would be
open up.
I would
He'll
be
get this
devastated.
into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So they about to have Brock Lesnar come out there and dominate, man. I already know what the fuck about that.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Johnson. And if there was a
eliminated everybody, all fucking niggas, pin them all.
No gain, 2nd
Yeah,
down. And the trend continues here in the 4th, like
That's
it
the
was
way
in
to
the
juice
1st,
them
2nd,
up.
and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
On any running play that's called,
they're
I
always
remember that niggas
hoping
talking
it's
shit to
gonna
the
break,
Titans. Now this
go
nigga
the
done lost
distance.
like down
But when you
6
get
in
a
a
nice
row.
game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
Back
or you
where?
can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels. I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They go quickly here out to Moore. 3
Niggas
yards
weird,
to gain
bro.
there, 2nd down.
Nigga sit here and 2 clock and then goddamn throw the ball when there's a
I
minute
think
left.
this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back
Kinda
to him?
weird
He
shit
has
to do,
something
though.
going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the 22, Wilson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
Last match ever, nigga.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore.